What's happening, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the MONOPOSTO 2023 track guide series, and today we are taking a look at the Mexico City circuit. That's right, the Autódromo Hermanos Rodriguez, of course, Sergio Perez's home race. Two incredibly long straights, presenting some good passing opportunities, some nice flowing S sections through the middle sector, not to mention the tight and twisty stadium baseball, I think it's a baseball stadium, section at the end of the lap. So be sure to like, share and subscribe if you're excited for this video, and also if you're finding this series helpful. We're almost at the end of it now. After this video, we've just got Brazil, Las Vegas and Abu Dhabi left to go, and without further ado, let's just get straight into it. Okay, so here we are in the pit lane in Mexico City. Now, in terms of setup, as far as this track goes, obviously it's quite low downforce because of the extent of the long straights, the S's, the fast high speed, so you want the slider adjusted to the N and the G. But also the high-speed corners, downforce is crucial, not to mention the technical and twisty final part of the lap. So it's a pretty fair balance, I'd say, given what the circuit has to offer. So yeah, anyway, that's where I would go with setup. It's up to you. You can make adjustments if you want to. Starting the lap out of the final corner, get on the power as soon as you possibly can, up into ERS as soon as you possibly can, open up DRS, and it's a massive run all the way down to the first corner. I think it's over a kilometre just from the start line anyway. Disable ERS as the pit exit finishes, basically on the right hand side, and as you approach turn 1, it's straight line braking at the 50-metre board, so make sure you use the full extent of the track. To be honest, I'd try and avoid the curb on the entry. However, you can brush against that curb on the inside there. Just make sure that you're trying to turn in slightly early so that you can maximise the width of the track, because don't forget, turning in too late is not only going to cost you time, but if you just completely aggressively throw the car into all these corners trying to carry too much speed, it's just not going to work. So make sure you take off plenty of speed. You're probably going to get down towards third gear through this section, but that will not only pay you dividends on the exit, because you'll just manage to gain lots more lap time as you head down towards turn number 4. So there's actually no DRS down this part of the lap on this game. However, you'll have ERS all the way up in full deployment, so by the time you reach turn 4, it is probably, if you're really brave, you can just about get away with the 50-metre board. Although, to be honest, I would just try and avoid it altogether, as especially when you turn in for this corner is really tight, turn number 4. You have to actually make sure you turn in quite early and be smooth with your steering inputs, because otherwise you'll just end up flick spinning the car. So yeah, so make sure you can use the curb on the inside if you want to, and then again just brush over that curb on the right hand side, use all of the exit curb, and then as we get towards the hairpin, you want to turn in early and make sure you use all of the track on the exit. So come as wide as possible right over that curb and use the runoff. Make sure the car's on the right hand side next as we start the S's. Turn in slightly earlier than I did there, ride the curb on the right hand side, up into ERS if you want to, take this flat. This corner here, I can't remember what corner number this is, but you just basically want to kind of brake and steer when the curb starts on the left hand side. Just follow it through. The curbs are not really going to gain you any sort of time difference to your lap. It's not going to make you a lot of significance, to be honest. Open up DRS down this short little section, and then it's straight line braking as we approach the tightest part of the lap. So the 50-metre board, you want to just be straight on the brakes, and then you're going to be turning in. You can use this curb on the right hand side and then use all of the exit curb as well. And now this, the toughest corner on the track in my opinion. This requires straight line braking, because if you brake too late and end up turning, you're just going to do that. So yeah, really make sure you straight line braking, let the car roll through the corner, and make sure you turn in early. So use the curb on the inside, get the left hand tyres brushing up against the inside, and then you can use the full extent of the track. So use the curbs on either side as you're coming through this section to the final corner, bounce off the curb on either side up into ERS if you have any left. And there you go, that's a very short whistle-stop guide to how to nail a lap of the Autódromo Hermanos Rodriguez. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you found the video helpful, again, I appreciate I've just gone through this incredibly quickly, so if you do have any comments and questions, please feel free to leave them down in the comments below. As always, I will make sure I get back to you. Thanks for watching, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.